focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 to shoot. Now here's Oubre. Gordon with a steal. And here's the fast break. Hardaway from outside. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. And here is Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Murray. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Now here's Jokic. Crafty move. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Oh, Embiid saying not in my house.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Four on the clock. Here's Murray. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
The 3, Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
You're shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. George outside. Embiid, a screen on Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Really high IQ that time by Paul George, using that screen to perfection.
Denver's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Murray against Maxey. And he gets that one.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Gordon outside. Off target from outside.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back. Yeah, a little bit of a welcome to the league. The rookie Edgecombe dealing with some very aggressive defense there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Sixers, Edgecombe. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And Tim, after a season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Grimes, he's checked in for George. Now here's Brown.
And setting the tempo with an assertive. We're in that play.
That is a quality. You can't do much better than that.
Maxey with it, defended by Brown. Screen by Embiid. Here's Grimes on the take. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Nuggets trail. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Pulls up at the elbow. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey? Does not quit ever.
So he's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Then sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. Now here's Murray. Still without a bucket. Jacks up a 3. Barlow grabs a miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, George. He's in his zone. 2.
Settled in quickly today. A nice to their
foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next thing.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops from Murray. And that's good as he hits both shots.
One of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
George for 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76 up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, from the start, they've been passing, and that is reflected in their
Watson is out there with Christian Brown. Locking down the middle.
A big boy muscle. Valanciunas working the defense and capitalizing as well.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why he sends them off so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Game. Watson passes to Brown. 6 on with the Sixers lead by 6. And here's George. Give him 8 points now. Watson with a rebound. And for Denver, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Now here's Brown. Defense right on him. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Brown. Murray's got 5 points.
You have to watch closely at the he won't hesitate to flex his range.
Philadelphia. Barlow comes in for McCain. Jokic in for Denver. Strawler comes in for Brown. Here's outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Now George launches it, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Man, they're having a hard time defending it. That's 3 in a row.
With a nice defensive effort. Pass to Barlow. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost to the second. Down low. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the left.
Edgecombe share the rock like this. It shows how serious he is about involving his teammates.
Nuggets trail by 8. Murray. Whoa, Murray getting it done in tight.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now.
And he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances sell. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Denver now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. Jokic, no good. The Sixers lead by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Brown. Pass to Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
59 seconds left to play in the half. To the inside. Embiid. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They kick it out to Murray. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Now George. Pass to Grimes. Back to George. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And he is such a versatile scorer, and once Paul George finds his rhythm, he is very difficult to contain.
Nuggets trail by 10. Out. Here's Jokic. Embiid covers. Jokic in the post. There's 1 on the clock. And Jokic throws it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Thanks very much, Alex. We'll be back soon.
Hello, folks. The first half books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Smooth operation. I wish every team played this intelligently.
Yeah, if you look at the shots they're getting, they obviously had a game plan coming in, Shaq.
Now, take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for Denver, you really get to see what they're made of.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Now here's Maxey. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The rebound by Murray.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Denver moving it around. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Murray's got 9 points.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who was unafraid to mix it up inside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
ABA, the Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys?
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Grant, I think it's safe to say Cam Johnson has really hit his stride.
Absolutely, B.A. He's seizing the opportunities he's been given, taking and making more shots, dropping more dimes. He's reaching another level of his game.
Here's Murray. Seconds into the second half now. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Clock at 6. From downtown, counted from distance. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the tonight.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their backcourt has kept them in it.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Nuggets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards. Except for his lack of height.
George. After a player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Good D by Hardaway. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Maxey against Johnson. High arcing shot. And yep, it's good.
Johnson.
Now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Misses the layup. The Nuggets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Johnson. Pass to Murray. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Gordon his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops. Style.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. The leaders in team steals. 5th best, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great defense. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Back to Maxey. Drummond to screen on Brown. Maxey attacking. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 6 points.
That is just next level speed on that drive from Maxey.
Brown passes to Brown. 35 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jones. Brown against Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. Brown, no good. The Sixers leading.
The smart wait and take the final shot.
We're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Get around. Over to the wing. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Sixers on top. They lead. Time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Denver, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing it all himself.
And look at Embiid getting down the floor. That is impressive.
Murray against McCain. Murray drives in, uses the glass on the layup.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Pass to Barlow. It's McCain on the wing. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. McCain with it. Pass to Edgecombe. There's the screen. And he drives in. Barlow passes to Embiid. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And then for Denver, Holmes comes in for Watson. And it's Tyson in for Brown. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Edgecombe. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid, a screen on Brown. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. That opens things up in the pick and roll.
Nuggets trail by 7. Now he... Denver moving it around. Here. From 6 feet.
Incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Embiid fires. Jokic pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 5. So David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear. And the 76ers with some change. Jordan in for Grimes. And it's Tyrese Maxey. And then Cameron Johnson subbed in for Tyson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaFleur.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you. Embiid, a screen on Murray. Maxey. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's off! Johnson on the wing. Knocks down the trifecta.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. And they call an illegal screen here.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Jokic. Dropping it at the rim. It's Jokic.
More star. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Murray against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Murray. Here's Oubre. 6 to shoot. Now it's Maxey. Gets stolen by Johnson. Jokic outside. Johnson against Maxey. Now here's Jokic. He's covered closely. Cash it in.
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why
Give yourself a round of applause.
picked by Oubre. Maxey cashes it in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Jokic with a screen on Maxey. Murray. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Maxey.
Denver foul. Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And here's Denver. They're on a 13-4 run.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Driving to the basket. Count it!
And you see the maturation of Tyrese Maxey. These big moments don't faze him at all.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's get loud and proud for your Sixers TNT. Come on, man. Get up and make some noise.
Now Murray. Here's Johnson. And here's Jokic. momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Go. Now Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Jokic in at the small forward. Well, the Nuggets shooting a solid 50.
The passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Pick by Oubre. Maxey. Murray pulls it down. Denver in the lead. Now Gordon. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of you guys.
George. Jokic pulls it down. Denver leading by 4. Murray. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Jokic, 11-footer is good.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Now Oubre from deep. Murray pulls it down.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Here's Jokic. Yes! Using that window.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Maxey against Murray. Here's Edgecombe with the drive. Oh, he jammed it!
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of
Jokic. Oh, he f***ed it off.
They're in control. They've got a big lead.
You really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Maxey against Murray. Oh, he goes.
Confidence, Maxey with the biggest.
Second personal foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah. Talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
Maxey attacking. Yes, sir! And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Nuggets, Tim Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. It's a 7-point.
At the free throw line, you've got to take it.
Here. They trail by 7.
To extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Denver ball.
Overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Yeah, didn't go there for a while, but in overtime they win.
Everything it took just to get to the end.
All right, Allie's scored.
Aaron, a tough stretch of basketball coming up for you guys. How do you keep your eye on the winning side?
We just got to keep sharing the ball, keep believing in each other. Defensively, we have some things that we need to clean up, but we're doing well.
Good luck with the adjustments. Thanks, Aaron.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.